This is Coral Kata with the third episode in the Golden Deer Maddening series. Now we're gonna fight the mock battle, which is one of the hardest battles in Maddening. It normally tips people off that they shouldn't play that, or it dissuades them from continuing, so hopefully we can beat it. Okay, here we are. Let's go to the mission. Rivalry of the Houses.
Time for a mock battle, eh? How should we go about this? Well, you'll be our commander, that much is for sure. Just don't screw it up and everything will be great. Got it, Teach? Right, I'll do whatever I can to help too. I mean, I'm kind of obligated to. For example, if I add a little something to their food to upset their stomachs... Yeah, wink wink, I read you. You can't officially condone that sort of thing, right? But say, hypothetically speaking, students from the other houses started racing to the infirmary. As far as anyone knows, it could just be a harmless little stomach bug making the rounds.
Well, what a fascinating conversation you two are having. May we join?
Claude, I can't believe you would stoop to such crooked schemes to gain the advantage. Have you no honor?
If that was really my scheme, I wouldn't be talking about it out in the open. I'm afraid you'll have to wait until our battle to see what's really in store.
It's irrelevant anyhow. Whatever you have planned won't save you from a crushing defeat.
She has a point. Still, I'm rather eager to see what sort of schemes that mind of yours conjures up.
You heard him, Teach. We can't let these fine folks down. Are you serious, Teach? Well, if a crooked scheme is really what you're after, I've got more than a few of those up my sleeve.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
I'm sorry, professors. It's about time I returned to my training anyway. Claude, Edelgard, until we meet again on the battlefield, farewell.
I look forward to assessing your abilities. I hope you don't disappoint.
So here's the mock battle. Let's first see which units we're deploying. Miasma only has 5 uses, so... Let's see, Nosferatu has 1 might, and her magic is 11. And Lysithea will obviously be stronger, but... Let's deploy Lysithea, and let's quickly store everything. Okay, so Byleth Gauntlets is good, and Vulneraries. Claude needs... Violet should also have a bow, even if he's not going to use it. Later on, it's good to have a 2-range weapon. So give him the training bow. Give Claude a bow. And one of the lesser axes. Leonie gets a lance. And the last bow. Hilda can grab that axe, and I'm gonna give these guys healing items. And Lysithea Lysithea, yeah, she's fine as is. to see Rat Strike, Curve Shot, Tempest Lance. Okay, let's quickly save. Let's move some units around. That looks good for now. Let's save once more. Actually, since Hilda has more strength than Leonie, I think the bow would be a little more useful in Hilda's hands. Okay. So, we can deal with Ferdinand and Ash easily, but Hubert's more difficult. So, Hubert has an attack speed of 7. So, well, okay, Byleth has 7, Leonie has 4, Lysithea has 2, Claude has 5, and Hilda has 3. So, Hubert can attack twice against Lysithea or Hilda. So that just means a one-hit KO, most likely. So we need to avoid putting Lysithea and Hubert within, Lysithea and Hilda within Hubert's range. So let's get right into it.
So, this is the stage for the mock battle. The command's all yours, Teach.
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other two is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
So,
Stay focused.
let's have Violet draw in Ferdinand,
Let's get to it.
and Leonie and
Leave it to me.
Lysithea go there.
Ready and willing.
Then Claude can go here to bait Ash.
Who,
and
me?
Hilda can stay there.
I will fight on the front lines. I can stop the enemy's advance with grace.
Do you have Lady Edelgard's permission to... I suppose I've no choice but to provide cover.
Thank you, Hubert. We are off to a terrible start.
Ash, can you move to the front lines? I want to lure the enemy this way.
Got it, Your Highness. Leave it to me.
Once you finish preparing, make your move. Did you? Mercedes? Keep our enemy occupied until then. I'm on it.
Oh my. We'll try our best.
Okay, now let's see. Lysithea will attack Birdie. Okay, so Leonie. Okay, so she just let's show Hubert because we want to try and stay out of his range. So Hubert's attack is 21. So the resilience of a character shown right there. If you subtract that from the attack, so 6 for Violet, minus 21 attack will give you 15. That's how much damage Violet will take from an attack. So who can survive that? Leonie can survive that, I think, as long as she doesn't get doubled, which she won't. Hilda gets doubled, so we want to try and keep Hilda out. Hilda has a bow, Violet has a bow. So let's use Hilda's bow. There. And then Violet can, I think, help on Ash? Yeah. Claude can finish off Ash. And Leone can finish up Ferdinand.
I am the son of House Ire. How did I fail? I must need to train harder.
You are performing as expected, Professor. We will have to face you with our full might.
Okay, great. So, Hubert missed. So, Claw's the only one who has curve shot, so he's the only one who can evade Hubert. So, we need someone who can do 13 damage. Lysithea definitely can. Hilda can. Violet can. Yeah, Violet can. Or Leone. Leone can easily. So why Violet is able to hit twice, even with him being the same attack speed as Hubert, is gauntlets always hit twice, and if the attack speed is 4 more, most characters would just hit twice if the attack speed is 4 more, but if you have gauntlets equipped, it will hit 4 times. So if there's an example, possibly Dedu. No, Hammerman has 3 attack speed. So if I were to use Violet's gauntlets, it would hit 4 times. But now back to this. So first let's just hit Hubert with Claude. And then who do I want to finish him off? Leone might level up. Well, she's closer to leveling up, so I'll give her the kill. Okay. And let's just advance everyone now.
We will use the forest to ambush our enemy. Everyone, I am counting on your support.
If they're waiting in the forest, we'd do well to take a detour.
Actually, you know what I realized? Claude has an attack for 3 range, which is curve shot. And Dorothea can be hit outside of 3 range, or with 3 range, without getting counter attack. So we can get a free hit off on Dorothea, which is quite nice. Let's actually have Claude use a vulnerable. We don't want to fight Manuela right now. We first want to finish off these 2. So let's try and do that. Let's just keep Claude here for now.
It seems we're surrounded. At a time like this, our only option is to cut a path through.
Violet can chill there. Okay, so let's move Leone into the bushes. Hilda, and Lysithea there. And let's okay, it missed. so they move now. So if Hilda targets, that's fine if Hilda can take the hit. So if Claude hits Dorothea, Leonie can finish him off, or so can Violet. Let's actually let Leonie, since Violet's already leveled up.
My.
Okay, great. Okay, what if we block? Let's move Lysithea out of range. And Hilda can... Well, Edelgard can only... If we move Violet here... So, Edelgard can only go through these squares. And a hand axe has 1 to 2 range. So we cannot block Edelgard from attacking Hilda. But we want Edelgard to attack Hilda from 2 range, so Hilda can at least get a counter attack in. So the only place where she can attack from 1 range is right here. So if Violet blocks that, then Edelgard will be forced to attack Hilda from here, which would let us get a little bit of damage on her. So we got a little bit of chip damage. Okay, 13 is good. Wait, 14, 13. Okay.
There can be no victory unless I defeat you. So be it.
Violet and Leonie combined can kill Edelgard. Okay, great. She leveled up.
Can't get comfortable.
Now we'll try and give the kills to other
Forced
people.
to retreat. Well, things will only get tougher from here on out.
I could use a break.
Let's
Careful now.
heal Violet up. Now I'm just thinking, who do I want to bait Manuela with? Actually, Claude can go in here, which is not bad. And all 4 of these guys can attack. So magic can be hit, attack from 1 or 2 range, but since it's so far out, Claude, Manuela can only move up till this square, so that means she must attack with 2 range. That means Claude can get a counter attack in, which is great. So we'll just leave that Leonie there.
Too easy.
Okay, Manuela missed, which is pretty lucky.
Who, me?
We want to do 8 damage. Actually, a curve shot. A normal blow is fine. Oh, Nosferatu heals back. I forgot about that. That means Hilda won't be able to finish, which was a mistake. I guess we have to let Leonie get the kill, then. I wanted to give Hilda the kill, so she could level up, but... Well, that's unfortunate, but that's alright.
So,
Leonie only has 5 durability.
Stay focused.
Okay, I will have to give her another one of these. Interesting. This square right here is just a heal tile. It just heals you up. So that could be useful. It also gives a little bit of defense.
Beautiful work, Professor. But the true challenge starts now.
The dude is incredibly strong as an opponent. So right now, Mercedes has a bow. So Hilda can bait with her own bow. Okay, great. Let's move Claude out of there. And let's just get ready to face Dedu. Okay. That does 13. Violet does 0. Claude does 2. I think the plan will be... So if we heal Violet, we may have to sacrifice Violet and let... if Lysithea hits this, and then 2 more, or let's see how much damage other people do. So she can get 8 in. So if we hit this twice, we'll do 26. 26, that means the dude will have 9 HP left, which means Leone with 8 and Claude with 1 can finish off the dude. So if we sacrifice Violet...
Oh no. This is as far as I can go.
Okay, and we attack. And or we can just attack normally. Great, and Violet will die, but that's alright, and we can finish him off next turn, which is alright. Okay, there comes the...
Forgive me, everyone. My battle ends here.
Okay, now I'm just seeing Dimitri's reach. Dimitri hits twice, but Lysithea will get a single hit in. With attack of 16, Dimitri has resilience 6, so she can do 10 damage. So 13. So 10 damage would bring her down to 23. Him down. And he has 7. 5. So I think if I attack...
Psst, your princeliness. You got a thing for Edelgard, right? Come on, fess up, you'll feel better.
Claude, please. This is no time for idle banter. Your defenses are wide open.
That didn't get to him, huh? What a shame. I'll find a better way to ruffle him up next time.
Okay, and we can go ahead with the plan to kill the dude.
Apologies, Your Highness. I can go no further.
So that's good. And now Cynthia will unfortunately die. Okay.
How vexing. This isn't what I wanted.
Her crest activated, which luckily gave us more damage, so let's see. He's already at level 2. Okay, let's let Hilda get that kill.
My training was insufficient. I am so sorry, everyone. The rest is up to you.
Okay, now with Leonie, Claude, and Edelgard, we go and take down Hanuman. I want Hilda to get the kill, so everyone's at around level 2, except for Lysithea, but that's alright. So, people up. So Hilda does 18 minus 7 is 11. So 11, so I need to get Hanuman down to 11 HP. That means I need to do 17 damage for Hilda to kill. So 16 minus 7 gives me 9. And Claude 17 would finish the job. So actually, if I bait Hanuman with Claude, that means Claude will do a little bit of damage in return. $10 damage. Okay, great. We just need to do 4. Let's let Leonie do that. So she can level up.
I'm aiming high.
Those are not the best growths, but that's alright. And Hilda can finish it.
My goodness. The leadership of someone with actual battle experience is, well, I was as good as useless.
And Hilda levels up.
I'm still a delicate flower, you know.
All right, that's that. The winner of this mock battle is the Golden Deer House.
Great
Okay.
work, everyone. Even if it's just a mock battle, the taste of victory is sugary sweet.
Okay, we beat the mock battle, which is good. And Leonie was, of course, the MVP.
Great work, Teach. That was a brilliant win. I've been anticipating that magic moment when your tactics and my schemes entwined, and you did not disappoint. That composed expression you always sport like a permanent mask is a perfect complement to my ruthless schemes. That's a joke, of course. Mostly. To be honest, I had a bunch of other schemes planned as well, just in case the situation called for it. But I didn't have to resort to any of them. I suppose our opponents lucked out.
Well met, Professor. The breadth of your skill was on full display today. I must admit that your tactics were masterful. I shudder to think what may have transpired had it been Claude leading us into battle.
I noticed that too. We just did what you told us, and we won! I love it!
As expected from a child of the former captain of the Knights. Thank you for today, Professor. I have much to consider. I never doubted that our professor would be amazing. It was way too obvious. Don't you agree, Marianne? Huh? Me? Oh, yes, of course. Well done, Professor.
Captain Gerald taught his child well. It would have been more of a surprise had our professor proved lacking.
Don't you think it's a bit harsh to give Gerald all of the credit, Leonie? In any case, it's clear that we only won because of our new mentor's guidance.
A mercenary's wisdom and techniques are forged in battle. Those are the sorts of things you can only learn through experience, right, Teach? But more importantly, it's time to celebrate our victory. Teach here has yet to try my well-renowned home cooking. I really do hope you'll join us. After all, I swiped some finely aged cheese from the dining hall for just this occasion.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students. I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Those affiliated with Garreg-Mach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of Damned Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
Part 1. White Clouds. Harpstring Moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
More bandits. Not very original, Teach. Well, as long as you're with us, at least things won't be boring. In fact, it may take a turn for the interesting. And with that, I take my leave to make my final preparations.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery? Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down, ever.
Annette, I don't really want to recruit her, so I won't bother. This was the mock battle at Garrigmok Monastery. Next time we'll go through the month like normal. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below telling me what was your favorite part of the video.